The Fully Geek.
Yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, wagwan, everybody. You are in tune to the Fully Geek podcast. This is episode 112. Like the band, only you, peaches and cream, anywhere.
It's
Cupids.
over now.
Yeah.
It's over now. What would you got?
Peaches and cream.
Yeah, peaches and cream.
They got only you with Biggie. They got I've been missing you with Puff Daddy and Faith Evans.
Come on.
Hey, they were out here, bro.
Yeah, but that's why. Listen, if Puff does a versus, bro, I don't know who can compete, bro. Honestly, man.
Definitely. I remember Mace was like, 112, help me sing. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, yes, man wasn't blessed with the singing genes, but it's all good. What is going on? Inside, we have the man called Richard Maximus Wagwan.
Oh, is it Richard Maximus? What's happened, bro? PK and Girl Flex.
Nah, today I thought I'd bring it original.
No. You
okay.
The missus listens to the podcast. She said, yo, stop embarrassing me out in the streets.
You get me? I don't listen to it, but my girlfriend's girlfriend,
listens to it.
You know what I mean?
Embarrass me out in these streets. Yeah. And in the stripy top, we got a man like Kel Wagwan.
Come on, Wablo.
Yes, Kel.
What's it? I'm stripy in it from what's his name? From Stargirl. The Stripes. So
oh my
Stripes?
God, yeah, Stripes.
Yes, babe, you man. How's the week been going, man?
Yeah, cool, man. All good, man. Just things here and there, but nothing really to moan about.
Back in the office.
Blessed.
Back in the office.
Not yet. Next week, Wednesday, I'm going back. Just for one day.
I'm Friday. Yeah, but
you know what? It's bad. I didn't even plug the headphones in. I apologize.
We'll wait for you to do the technical adjustments.
No.
They're saying basically. So from the week of the 11th, we will do 1 day a week, and I think the whole of October we'll just be doing 1 day, and then November twice a week, and then December 3 days a week, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everybody back in the office.
Yeah, so
with
me, it's just straight. For now, it's just once a week, and until further notice. Yeah, and see how they want to kind of structure the organization and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speaking from a man that goes 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I keep on 100, bro. I've been getting 5 days a week since March, boy.
It's mad, isn't it? Like teachers, boys, straight.
Yeah, bro. But even then, anyway. Yeah, let's not go there.
So let's not feel sorry for the teachers.
No,
right? Because we know you get the holidays and all sorts, and you chill out and relax.
No, you know what is the maddest thing? You say that, but when everyone has to look after their own kids at yard, that's when they want to appreciate teachers. You know, it's all right. In 3 weeks' time, you got half term. Let's see how you got cope for the week. Yeah, when your baby wants to eat out of house and home, you know, you give them breakfast, they're hungry at 10 o'clock. You give them lunch, they're hungry at 1 o'clock. They're talking about snack. You're like, do you even eat this much at school?
But Zach's half term is 2 weeks. I'm like, why is it 2 weeks, fam?
Oh yeah, it's because he goes to academy, isn't it?
This is 2 weeks.
2 weeks, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh, 2 weeks. What the hell?
Yeah, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, man. It's time you start looking after your own picnic. And that's the worst thing about it is because you see half term, I don't even get to chill. You get okay, let me not go there because actually my missus does listen to this podcast. So let's just keep it moving. Yeah, she will say to me, no, I give you days off. You don't have to look after kids all the time. But you know, sometimes you just want to be able to just chillax and just wake up whenever you want to wake up and all them things.
Yeah, I hear that.
All right. Let's get on. All right, people. Let's get on to what's been happening this week. All right, yesterday, Monday, the 4th of October, I think the world thought it had stopped, bro. I think people thought the world had stopped spinning. My phone stopped vibrating. There was no double tapping. Yeah. I think Mark Zuckerberg, he said, you know what? Let's just see how Uno can deal without me. He locked off. Well, I say he locked off. Facebook went down. Instagram went down, and WhatsApp went down.
Yeah.
Bro, people were missing.
Oh, it was mad because I was just like, I thought it's just my phone, innit? I thought maybe it's my internet or whatever in it. So I thought, cool. I was checking about 20 minutes or so. I was like, wow, like still, like what's going on? And then about 45 minutes later, I saw a notification come that, oh, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram's all down. I was like, oh, okay. You get me? But I was really bored. I just put on I think I went on Netflix, started watching something. That was cool, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Did any of you do this thing where you look at your Wi-Fi, you turn off your Wi-Fi to see if it's on data? Like to see
Yeah, I've done that. So exactly. So I turned off the Wi-Fi on my phone to see if there's a full. Yeah, I've done that straight.
No, it was a mess. It was a mess. But like I said, for me, I don't mind. I just coped. I just watched TV and chilled. Bro.
Yeah.
I marked test papers, and then I realized that the world just decided to go back to Twitter, so everyone just went back to Twitter and Snapchat.
Yeah, but do you know what's funny? Because like I started getting actual texts.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, is your phone working? and I said, yeah, it's working. I heard it's gone down. Oh, the world's gonna end, you know. How are we gonna deal with this stuff? This is why they'll never get rid of money. I thought, blimey, you can't trust it. You can't trust. This is why I don't have online banking. I thought, cool, blimey.
Oh, you know, bare aunties must have been like, "Bro, what's going on?" They can't send the little everyday message. They were struggling.
But we're cool. Like it's the younger generation that will struggle. They're the ones because their whole being is about social media, innit? So they're the ones that probably will struggle the most.
No, definitely. Yeah. But you know what is? I'm actually shocked by Facebook. The fact that they have 3 prime applications on one network, because that doesn't make sense to me.
No, I don't think it's on one network. It's just their servers, isn't it? They just have
no. But I'm saying on it seems like everything is based on one server. So if one goes down, the rest of them go down. And to me, it doesn't really make sense as a organization. It's just like having all three on one server going through one, when really and truly you bought them as separate entities anyway.
Yeah, but maybe I don't, like I said, this way you got to speak to some IT guys. Cause obviously I don't think it's one particular server in it. There's multiple servers all over the world. But I don't know. It just went through, or someone I don't know. Did they even say someone hacked? I don't even know. I saw it today.
No, nothing.
I think there was rumors about hacking and stuff like that. Today
someone said I was an embarrassment or something, or I don't know what it was.
Apparently, it looks like 7 billion. You know.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? Man lost 7 billion. I don't know how long it was out for.
It was 6 hours.
It was 6 hours.
I looked at the stock market. The stock market dropped massively.
Yeah, but I don't. You see all of that? That's the edict thing. But if the stock market drops, I just buy it when it's low, innit?
Exactly. But I don't get the rationale by. Obviously, I'm not a trader by day, but I don't understand the rationale behind it.
But
dropping. By night, I'm a podder.
Okay, no, you said I'm not a trader by day. I want to know what you're.
Right.
I think he's not a professional trader. That's what he means.
Yeah, that's it.
You're not the uncles on the Forex thing.
No, bro, that's just your thing, blood. 411s,
man. All the cousins on my case now. This Forex, he's on my case, bro.
Bro, every time, bro, everyone's getting, hey, just have a go. Nah, bro, I just don't have money to throw away.
It's like when you got money to burn, then yeah, you know.
It's fun at first, but when it goes terribly wrong, boy, I know certain man, their figures is all deposits and properties and all sorts.
Yeah, I got to stop looking at man who's going to show me their e-wallets, bro. I'm sick and tired of a man showing me his e-wallet, you know.
Look how much I got.
Yeah, I'm like, show me the money, bro. Don't show me figures on the screen, bro. Show me the money. I tell everybody, whenever someone shows me their e-wallet, I'm like, withdraw it and put it in your bank.
Yeah.
Show me that you can withdraw
because if that company because this will happen, yeah. So that same older cousin, he was doing something else, yeah, and he was like trying to get people involved in this whole Forex thing and stocks, you know what I mean? And then say this company is trustworthy. Look, they're Ernst & Young. What they do, the auditors, they're audited by Ernst & Young. Look, they're in the books, blah blah blah. Listen, this is what you could do. Proper selling it to me and a few other people, yeah. And I was hesitant. You know, I was like, let me just wait. I'm just gonna wait on this. 2 days later, the company dissolved and ran away with all their money. I said, look at that. No, man, you know.
The company dissolved
and took all their money, bro. Straight.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro.
I'm saying it's not easy, man.
See that stuff there, you have to, the person that introduced you to the whole thing, you have to go and fix him.
That's what I'm saying. He said, Bob, after that, yeah, man was ghost. I couldn't get hold of him. I was gonna say, Bob, cuz what happened? Bro, I couldn't get hold of him. Nothing. He was ghost, bro.
Family events. Oh, who? Nah, we haven't seen him for months.
Bro, the amount of abuse he must have got, yeah. Oh my gosh. He was gassing the thing. Him in his bedroom.
He thought he was helping people out, innit?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, he thought he was helping people out. Not knowing the bigger company, they're scamming you all. They're scamming you. Because they'll make you see the money. They'll make you see it live. Like, look, I got this amount. Obviously, you're not going to touch it because you want more. Because every week you're getting more, you're getting more. You're not going to touch it. You're going to be like, I'm leaving this. But he gave them more so you guys can show other people, like, listen, look what I've got. I got $1 million. You get me? It's here. Waiting. You, man, just join. It's your thing as well. Like, you get gas, you join, you put in whatever money you put in. And then, boy, let's take it and run.
It's gone again. But yes, people, that's a message. Obviously, there are people that are making money off all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's not for me. All right, guys. Do you know what month it is? What the date is today? It's the 5th of October. All right. Black History Month in the UK. For those in America, Black History Month is in February, so don't worry about it. But in the UK, Black History Month is October. So we're 5 days in. Okay. What have any of you done to celebrate Black History Month? That's what I thought. What have your workplaces done to celebrate Black History Month? That's what I thought. Okay, guys. It's been
the mad thing is though, I didn't pick Zach up from nursery, but like Zach, he's only 4 years old, just turned 4, and they teach that at nursery, bro, or preschool, because the teacher was like, yeah, you know, we're talking about Black History Month, and he was like, yeah, I'm from Ghana, and my mum and dad dance the Afro beats. I'm like, no, it's not me, it's your mum that does it. But anyway, because my mum and dad does the Afro beat like this, trying to teach us how his mum does the Afro beats and all that and stuff like that. So that I thought, wow, at this young age, they're making them aware. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was proper surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To be honest, I think the primary schools, they do probably do it a lot better than I think the older lot. They kind of do put into these things. They show them all of these kind of things, and especially now, everyone wants to be woke in it. Like after last year, everyone wants to be woke, so no one's trying to drop the bag on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But today,
hold on a second. What are you doing for Black History Month? What have you done? Come on, don't put me and Rich on the spot. And, you know what I mean?
No. I was agreeing with you. Like, I got assembly tomorrow. That's it. Like, I'm doing assembly. The thing is, like, I don't want to disrespect the person who made the assembly, innit? But I'm not happy about it.
Does everyone have to dress up in African costumes or something?
No, not even like that. You know, like, it's just a bit dry. Like, it's a bit sandpaperish. You know, like, it's just like there ain't much going on with it. Like, I just feel like
sandpaperish. You know,
I just feel like we're not really celebrating Black History Month. It's more like I'm just letting you know it's Black History Month.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's what I mean.
And we'll talk about the same old people we always talk about. Like even last couple of years when I've been doing my own assemblies, I've been trying to make it a bit more interactive, trying to get like people that they can understand. So like 1 year I did it. Obviously I teach in Wolfen Forest. So I did like Black history, like Black people who made history in Wolfen Forest. So I spoke about stuff like athletes and all this kind of stuff, musicians that had come from the area that they, for example, potential could see. You know what I mean? So we talk about Lethal B, obviously he was from Boundary, all that kind of. So I gave them people that potentially you may have come across and you may have realized that actually, this person is attainable for me. You know what I'm saying? If I did Tottenham, I might be talking about Chip, Wretch, Frisco, any of them kind of people that people might see on a day-to-day basis. So you just walk through them. You get me? Because I thought like actually, it's fair enough we talk about like the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X's, all those kind of things. Those people are up there, innit? But for a lot of people, they're not obtainable. That's there. Right. Like we're from the ends. Like show me someone that's come from the bits. It's like now I want to say, okay, well look, you're from Edmonton, blah blah blah. There's Tion Wayne. Look, he's got #1 album now, and look, or you're from Church Road. There's Nines. You know, like I know I'm talking about musicians and stuff here, but we could be talking about footballers. We could talk about someone who's made it into law or made it into, you know, and them kind of things. That
man like a Carlin, man goes around doing speeches. No,
like I just feel like actually for those things, actually you can be a part of history, innit? Like you can be part of your own legacy. That's what I try to do, as opposed to just trying to go to
the Luther Kings and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like them people that realistically, even Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, for someone in England, that's their history. That's
Yeah.
their history.
That's not, it's not
It's not
direct.
relevant. That's over the US. Do you get me? When they talk about civil rights, don't get me wrong, we also had to do these certain things over here. But when they talk about like all those years of slavery and all that kind of stuff, for some people over here, that might seem like, well, that's their flight. I don't know about them things there.
Yeah, and I agree with you because you remember last year when it was Black History Month. I think it was last year. I was posting stuff more about English individuals who have an effect on us because, like you said, it was always about the US, and it shouldn't be about that. It's where you live and where we are now.
Yeah, like who? Get me that?
I agree. I agree and disagree.
No, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be talking about them.
But we can't. Go on.
Only talk about them. They are. Don't get me. They are legends. They are legends. Yeah. But I want one day for them to be saying, "Oh, you remember them man from the Fully Geek Pods? Whatever. You get me? Like somebody who did something, like Swiss.
And come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say this.
We should be talking about Swiss in a couple of years' time.
Let's do that now.
No, because we haven't. We've still got one more thing to do, and then we'll go on to that. But yeah, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I mean in that sense. I just feel like it should need to be obtainable, like, or something that. But I think it should be celebrated. I think throughout this month, to be fair, you know, Merida, I think it should be every year, innit? I think it should just be like history, whatever.
You know what it is about this country? I think because it's all quite new. The black not culture, but people think of carnival in it, or they'll think of, do you know what I mean? They don't really. It's quite new to this country, if that makes sense. So that's probably why. Whereas America has a long history of slavery, like over 400 years of blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? There's more history of it. Whereas here, it's like 70s, or that's when it came. And do you know what I mean? When the Windrush happened, and then the Africans started coming over as well. And then, so it's the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. That's what it happened in it. Whereas America is the 1800s or 1700s. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I just think, like, as a country, I don't think we do enough to celebrate it. You know what I mean? Don't
get it twisted. There were Africans here
in
the 1800s and the 1700s, but
100.
No one really knows what happened to them or their history here. That's the thing. It's not really documented. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need to find out more of.
Yeah, but I just feel we just need to celebrate it. You get me? Like, celebrate Black excellence. That's what I did. The assembly wasn't even Black history. It was celebrating Black excellence.
Yeah, that's 100%. We need to do that more.
I just think we just need to celebrate Black excellence and say, look, this is what you can do. You can aspire to be what everyone. You ain't got to aspire to be the drug dealer or whatever. Them kind of things. You can aspire to be anything. Yeah.
Real talk, man. Real talk.
But talking of Black History Month, it was announced today. So as part of the Windrush generation, obviously the Windrush was 70 years ago. They made the statues. It's in Hackney, East London. I don't even know what to say, bro. They gave us fruit, bro. It's statues of fruit.
You know what?
Fruit.
Nah, bro, it's fruit, bro. But you know what? Yeah, you see, like when you post that in the group here, it upset my spirit. You know, I said, "Are you taking a mick? Fruit, fam, bro." I wouldn't have minded if you put like a Black mother with two children holding hands, or a boat, or something that represented the Windrush generation. You gave us fruit, fam.
But this is the thing. They might as well have chucked in a banana and a gorilla.
Preach, my brother. No, but this is it.
But just what are you giving us fruit for?
100%.
I couldn't care less they're Caribbean fruit. You know, I couldn't care less if they're fruit that we don't get over here, bro. Don't mock
what
us.
Statement is that making? I don't understand. What the correlation. I don't get it.
I want to know who signed it off. It's all good people coming up with ideas and you rubbishing the ideas and you're thinking, hold on, this won't make no sense. But someone said, you know what, mate? That's a good idea. You know what? Let's sign it off. Let's not keep it a secret.
Fruits? Oh yeah, they're tropical fruits.
Yeah.
Exotic, fruit. Right?
Bloody
the jungle.
Bloody good idea, mate.
Nah, to me,
they like that kind of stuff, don't they? Watermelons and all that.
You know, with cocoa nuts.
Bruv, bruv, the only way they could have made that worse if they dashed two chicken in there as well, bro.
You know what this kid's about? Lilt.
Yes.
Oh my God, imagine.
Tropic taste, lilt.
Imagine a big statue of a can of lilt. Oh my God. They'll fit it.
There is a custard apple, yeah, a breadfruit, yeah, and a soursop.
I'm sorry. That to me, it's pathetic, isn't it? It is really poor.
It's by an artist called Veronica Ryan, and it depicts 3 Caribbean fruit and vegetables. Authorities believe it to be the first permanent monument celebrating the generation of Windrush.
Oh my gosh.
Bruv,
Permanent.
it's permanent. Bruv, do you remember last year when they gave us the post boxes?
I bet she's a black woman, though, you know.
Of course she is. Of course she is. They remember last year they gave us post boxes.
Oh yeah, see, yeah,
postman,
black.
Yeah, post office,
post box black.
Yeah.
But was that stupid? It's a disrespect, you know.
No, but at least put someone you can symbolize. You know, a famous president, or I don't know, relating to us. But you're not going to give us fruit, bro. Come on, man.
Veronica Ryan, she's got an OBE. She's Montserratian. She's Montserratian born, and she's a British sculptor. She moved to London with her parents when she was an infant. And now apparently she resides in New York City, having left Britain in 1990. She's 65 years old.
She ran away when she knew she was doing it. She just jumped to I'm going to the US, guys. Bye.
No, I'm unbelievable.
There you go.
She said, "This is for everyone, for the local community to enjoy these sculptures."
For what?
And the worst thing is, there's bare man taking pictures with the damn fruit as well, man.
Like, because the thing is, people are looking at it and taking pictures. Like, guess what? They put some fruit. I don't know what it's for, but they put fruit.
Someone said,
and you know, people gonna associate fruit with us now. Straight.
I used to come shopping with my mum in the Ridley Road market. It's about fruit and veg. That's part of the local community, the local diet. I chose this particular group here because I like the textures. I wanted them to be interesting to engage with, and they're not the same surface textures as well. She said she wants people to regard them as family, and for children, the adults to sit on them. Resident Hamid Bamba, who's originally from Ivory Coast, who's lived in the bar for 20 years, says, "I love it. I think it's great."
Yeah.
I don't. These people, I have no idea what they're thinking, man. People that are rating it.
Now,
I don't.
To be fair, I would like to hear more feedback on that and what the residents think of it and what people outside the borough think of it, because
Hackney's changed. It's a little bit more affluent now, so
no, it's
maybe some of them might just think, "Oh, it's pretty."
Well, that can't be for black people. No, it doesn't make sense. I don't like it. It's really poor decision. The fact that it got signed off, it's really poor.
Yeah, I'm not excited by it. But talking of black excellence, Kel, talk to me. Apparently, there's a Black Pound shop now in Westfield. Is that what I was working with? All right, apologies about that. The Wi-Fi was cutting out, but man's gone onto the 5G now, so we're streaming live.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Man's got 5G, yeah?
5G? All right, sorry, Kels, go through.
Yeah, but I don't know what last thing you guys heard, but basically, Swiss has made a shop called Black Pound Day, and it's got different sections in the shop of people of black origin that have made stuff. Like, so you might go to like there's like a game section, or you go to like a cloth section, like African cloths, or you go to like a cake section. But all these different products are made by black companies. So I don't know if the people are actually there in the store or they just have their details. So if you go there, you're interested in one of the products there, you just, either get the contact details of the person, or the person's there, you can speak directly with the person. And they may have stock in the back. I'm not too sure how it all runs because I haven't been there. But it's definitely something I'm going to check out 100%.
No, definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you saw, Rich, you just said it's not a permanent store, right?
Yeah.
Limited time.
Yeah.
All right, that's Westfield in Shepherd's Bush.
In Shepherd's Bush, yeah.
And it's located on the ground floor next to Mac, All Saints, and Five Guys.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll be there on Sunday, so I'll pass through.
Everyone show love, man. Show love.
Yeah. Let them know that the Fully Geek Pod sent you down there, innit?
Come on. Just to say, Swiss has got like my top 3 UK tune ever. Cry.
Yeah, Cry.
Yeah.
So we're saying
big up Swiss.
10% discount if you use the code Fully Geeked.
Don't get us in trouble, bro.
No, it's cool.
Trouble, man.
It's coming out of your pocket, bro.
It's cool, man. Don't watch that. Don't watch that. I'll DM Swiss. I'll DM Swiss. All right, cool. Nah, that's all mad. All right. There's a few other stuff that's been going on recently. The new James Bond has been released. Anyone watched it yet?
I've got no interest, you know. I've got no interest.
What?
I don't know why. James Bond, yeah.
Go on. Speak, Mr. Negative.
No. I just got. You know, I don't cuss James Bond. I know it's like a fast. No, okay, it's not Fast and Furious. What I'm trying to say is,
wow.
Disrespect.
No, it's not Fast and Furious, yeah. But it's like you know what you're getting from a James Bond film. You know what to expect in it. Do you know what I mean? And I'll watch it when I watch it, basically. Like, you know what I mean? But I've heard good reviews though. A lot of people bigging it up.
I think for me, the only reason why I really want to watch it is because obviously this is the film that should have come out from all a year and a half, 2 years ago. Do you get me? So that's why I'll watch it. I almost went to watch it on the weekend and I said, hold on, what am I rushing for? The man ain't going to watch it. So I'll be talking about it by myself on the pod. So I'll just wait.
You was right.
Yeah,
give us a couple of weeks and we'll catch up and watch it.
Yeah.
There's a better link. I'm joking.
Yes. But you know what? I'm excited for. Listen, I'm excited for James Bond. I love James Bond. And obviously this is what's his name again? Sorry, Craig.
Daniel Craig.
This is his last.
Craig Daniel.
I know. And this is his last film. So obviously I'm intrigued to see what happens.
Is that confirmed? Yeah, 100% confirmed.
Oh yeah. This is his last one. So and now I think it's anticipation of thinking, all right, when I watch it, obviously it will get me hyped, but who's next? Who's going to be the new James Bond? And this is going to go bubbling for the next 2-3 years. Well, I'll say, they'll probably announce in a couple of years to see who the new James Bond is. So
I don't want it to be a black person. I don't want it to be a black person.
I agree. I totally agree with you. Yeah. I just keep it the way it has been.
Yeah.
Well, I think they were saying that the next person may not be they may not be called James Bond. They may just be a 007, like an agent. So instead of because the name James Bond is
that would make more sense, to be honest. That makes more sense to me.
It's supposed to. No, it is. 007 isn't James Bond. It's supposed to be an agent, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, correct.
So it could be anyway. It could be a woman, for all we know.
You can't kill off the name James Bond. But that's what you. Because then it'll just become what's that film with Matt Damon in it? What's it called?
Or Jason Bourne.
Yeah, it might just become one of those kind of films. You know what I mean? Or Mission Impossible. It's just there's no point. You have to keep James Bond has to be kept alive. You can't just use James Bond.
James Bond, he can't be going on from the 60s, bro. Come on, man.
Hello, Superman.
I mean, he's an alien.
Yeah, he's not real, bro.
So that's justification then. All right. Okay.
Yeah, but what I mean is we've had so many James Bond films. It's all right. We can have Jamila Bond now.
No, Jamila?
You can have a Jamila Bond.
Any sister, you know.
Jamila Bond. That ticks 2 boxes. They're black and they're female.
Listen, James Bond they cannot replace James Bond. There's no. I don't want to hear.
Is James Bond his real name or is that his code name?
I think it's his code name. That's what I'm saying. I think it's his code name. It's not his actual name. So that's why it could be anybody. That's not
his actual name. Yeah, it could be anyone. Yeah,
it could be anybody.
But I'm gonna call you James Bond. I don't want it to be a female. It has to be a man. It has to be James Bond.
Jamie Bond. Jamie's a unisex name.
No. Yeah, that's a you and nice sex name.
No. Just like I said, just don't be black. Leave it the way it is, and I'll be happy. Just continue it. Use his name. James Bond. You want to be 006. If I hear 008 or 006, then I will cut the tape in half and it will not be distributed around the world.
Because Richard Maximus has this power, okay?
Correct.
The same man formerly known as PK. All right, cool.
And don't forget Gal Flex, yeah?
Okay. The thing is, it's all right, Cole. Watch when you come off for your gal box you in your mouth. All right. There's also been some new latest releases music-wise, and I don't know if everyone's listened to it, but Ray Black came out with a new album called Access Denied. Very big album. Meek Mill came out with one, Expensive Pain. It was all right. Heady One came out with one, Too Low for My Own Good. I haven't actually listened to Heady's properly because I didn't realize it came out already. And also
Boy, though, no.
Yeah. But I haven't listened to it yet. I just didn't realize. And what's my man from Hornsey? Mo Stacks. He came out.
Mo Stack. That's a good album.
His project's nice. Project nice as well.
It's nice. Yeah.
So yeah, just obviously, I mean, we're keeping it to the streets. Obviously, it's nice that people have been able to release music again and hopefully be able to start doing like a couple concerts and shows and that now we're COVID safe. All right. Amarian should be coming over with his, what is this show, bruv?
Millennium Tour
with bare old artists trying to rekindle their music.
The 2000s.
Yeah, they're trying to rekindle.
Amarian is the singer, right?
Yeah.
What group are they called?
Amarian
B2K.
B2K. That's
Bum.
Yeah.
I need a girlfriend.
Was it Batman? Was Batman in it?
No, you're talking about see what you're talking about is you're talking about Immature. So Immature was Romeo,
that's Immature,
Romeo, Batman, and LDB, which is Little Drummer Boy, and then Omarion came out in Immature, and Immature were after. And then they were saying that Romeo and Omarion were supposed to be brothers or something.
No, Romeo, you're getting it wrong. Not Romeo. Romeo is Master P's son.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston, yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't called Marcus Houston in
Immature.
He wasn't called Marcus Houston.
No.
So do you know what? I'm saying Romeo. No, what was Marcus?
Romeo?
No, do you know what it is?
Oh no.
Immature. Romeo is no, or Master P's son.
All right, the Immature group, which became IMX, was Batman. Yeah.
Batman that's him.
No, he's not Batman. He's not Batman. Batman's the other one.
Who's the one from Mauritia?
So there was Romeo in it. Oh, it was. See, Marcus was Batman Houston. Then
Marcus was Batman.
And then we had the other one, which was Jerome Romeo Jones, and then we had LDB. So there was Romeo in it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he was.
It was Batman.
He was Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Sorry, my bad. Okay, and then he was his sister.
Yeah.
Go home, Roger.
Yeah.
but that was just a rumor though. They were never cousins.
Then they both was in House Party. I think Immature were in House Party 3. Yeah, they were because they were.
No, I'm just saying after House Party 2.
They were in House Party 3. I watched all of them. They were in House Party 3, and then obviously they were both in. What's that one? When you got to say.
Yeah, is it Stomp or something like that?
No, it's not Stomp the Yard. What is their one called, bruv? The film.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God, I used to love the film, bruv.
I used to hate it. I used to hate that film.
Bruv, do you remember the film? Say they was in House Party 4 as well. Do you remember the film that was in?
Yeah, I know. I could see it, but I just can't remember what it was
and
called.
It had the girl from My Wife and Kids in it.
Yeah, 1 second.
And then the little brother. Oh, never mind. All right, it's cool. You like making me feel like I'm mad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just.
You got served.
You got served. You remember you got served, bro. Served. And they got to do the dance for Little Saint.
Yeah.
Remember Little Saint's a little one, and I think he gets murked, and then that's when they come back together. Never mind, Richard. You clearly don't watch Black cinema, bro. I think this is one of the things that you have to do this week. This Black History Month, bro.
Listen, do you know? I've probably
go and watch Black cinema, bro.
Now, I've probably seen a film, right? But it's a long time ago, and when it doesn't stick in my head, that means it wasn't the greatest.
You know,
you got served was good, bro.
Nah, bro, it was weak, bro.
You got served was
pure
good,
corny.
Nah, bro, you got served was good, man. That was a good dance. A good dance film, bro. Anyway.
Oh, it's a dance film.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think I didn't like it then? Clearly, you're into your dancing.
Okay. Anyway,
let's put it this way: it was no West Side Story. Let's just say that
it was a good dance. It was a good dance film, bro. It was a good dance film. All right, cool. It had Megan Good in it. Anyway, talk the talk, bro. What's going on, Cal?
So basically, obviously, B2K had Omarion, Lil Fizz, Razby, and then another one. I can't remember the fourth one's name. But yeah, obviously everyone knows B2K, popular group, whatever. Basically, J Book, yeah. So basically, obviously as time goes on, they split up, whatnot. Omarion, meets a lady called April Jones, Chungalung, and has 2 kids with her. And you know they settled down, but obviously after a while, as things happen, they split up. You get me? Years later now, Fizz, who was in B2K, and also, you know what I mean, a good friend of Omarion, started seeing her. You get me? Yeah, just started, just testing the goods basically. And it was a love of hip hop. One of those.
Yeah, they were on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, they were on Love and Hip Hop basically, and it's basically just showcasing their love for each other and showcasing their relationship. Like it's not like this is your boys' baby moms. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And ex. You know what I mean? So basically, obviously they didn't talk for a good while, rightly so. To me, it's even more than that. But anyway, and for this Millennium Tour, they must have just said, you know what? This is for money, so let's just go perform, be on the same stage together. We don't have to be friends. But let's get these songs out of the way, get our tour money, and we got our separate ways, innit? I wasn't there, but I'm just saying, this must have been an agreement they've had amongst each other, because obviously they're no boys no more. And basically, when I think the first tour date, Fizz got on a microphone and then a public apology to Omari in front of everyone in it, saying like he's sorry, it was out of order, blah blah blah. You get me? So I want to ask you, man, like, is there a line that one of your boys can't cross? And if they cross it, can you forgive them for that? Like, can you forgive like one of your boys sleeping with your ex or the child or the mother of your children? Do you know what I mean? Like, how would you, man, feel about that? And is there any line? Like, well, that's a street code thing, isn't it? That's a street code thing. But if man crosses it, is there any comeback from that?
Well, if it's different, if he knew, because it's different, because he knew that was his brethren's ex, and you go there, makes no sense to me. You're a dead man, innit?
Straight.
It's straight. It's simple. But if you haven't seen a person for time and he doesn't know that was your ex and they both didn't know each other and they got together, there's not much you can do, is it? Because they met each other not realizing they knew you.
I guess I think it also depends on what ex it is.
Your mother or your child?
Your child, isn't it?
Or your children?
Is it your mother or your child and you was with them 15 years ago? Or is it mother or your child and you broke up recently? Like, also, is your brethren, like, if your brethren gets with them and that's like them, like, you know, like them, marriage, life, everything is just set, yeah? I think of it, I look a bit different than a man that goes there and just wants a beat.
The question is,
no, is it still didn't go there for a beat. He went there for a relationship thing.
But is he still with her?
No, they broke up recently. They broke up. Well,
they broke up.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah. So like, Fizz didn't go there on a beat thing. He went there, but I think that's even worse. To be honest. If he went there on a beat thing, I feel it's even worse, no? Like a one night.
No, one night thing is worse. That's what I'm saying. That's worse.
That's even worse.
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's why if it's like if you're there on a long term, like, you get me. Like, if you also if you come to me and like, look, bro, you know what?
But Fizz didn't though. Fizz didn't. Fizz just went there and done his thing and was on TV doing it. Do you know what I mean?
On TV, you know.
But I also, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because I don't know the ins and outs of it, innit? You know, them ones like, was Amari. I don't know. No, don't get me wrong. Like, well, okay, you man. So let's say Fizz did tell Amari, like, Amari, you know what? I've been around April here and there and I'm getting feelings for her. Like, I'm just letting you know, like, I think it's on her side as well. How would you feel about that? Would you allow it, or how would you feel about me moving to her? Like, if I came to you, one of you, man, I said that to you, will you, man, say a punch in the face, or you be like, no, bro, don't ever go there?
No, I respect that you approach me. I respect that massively. But I'll just be very clear. I'm just gonna say it once, innit? Bro, you know exactly.
No,
bruv.
but hold on, Rich, you've moved on though, bro. You've moved on. You got a new gal, new everything. You've moved on, bro. It's not your gal no more.
No, it's because you know what it is.
Street code.
It's I hear you. What I'm saying
but the thing is, no. But the thing is, he's got to come see when you know somebody and how they are and how the way they move. Automatically, you figure, right, that person's going to come into my circle. Do you know what I mean? Proper internal circle.
But it's your brother. It's your brethren. It's your bona fide brethren that's come to you, stepped to you and said, look, boom, 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 boom. yeah, I feel like part of me would feel
it's not my bona fide bridging.
No, but I feel like I'd be a little bit more blessed with that than any random Tom, Dick, and Harry trying to just run through it with my kids in the yard.
Or I'll be more blessed that rather than him go behind my back and it's doing it without even telling me nothing, and it's doing it like it's nothing. You know what I mean? But I hear you, Rich, though, because I have no idea how I'll react to my boy saying, like, you know, I've got feelings for blah blah, and I know you dealt with her in the past.
But that's my thing.
I've had that experience where a friend at uni, but you know what I mean, a friend said with a girl that I was with, and obviously at the time you're like, wow, what's going on? But because she was a girl for a short term, it wasn't really, you know what I mean? It didn't make me lock that friendship off, or it didn't. And obviously he did approach, man. He did say, you get me? He did let me know what was going on. That, oh, brother, she's on me, this and that. I'm not gonna, like, you know what I mean? If she's on it, then what can I like, she's on it, innit? What can I do? Like, obviously I could tell him, bruv, no, blah, blah, but I don't know. But when it's the mother of your kids, though, I think that's a whole different ball game.
But again, you got to really think about it. Like Nate said, is it a mother of your kids from 2 years ago or a mother of your kids from 15 years ago?
Well, I think it's in between. I think Mario was with her for a good while.
No, I'm
just kids together.
No, I hear that, but I'm just saying in the sense of like how you look at it. Like, it's different. It's the mother of your children, but you've moved on. You've got a next woman. You've got more kids of a next woman.
Like, but still, Dizzle, you're still not gonna like it.
I hear you, but you can't say nothing. It's got nothing to do with you. She could be going out with some random crackhead, bruv, that you got around your youths, fam.
No, I get that.
True.
Do you know what I mean? Like, at least this way, you kind of know. Do you get me? As long as my kids are calling you, I don't know, they still call you uncle, blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know, but you know, it's a little bit like. Better
do you know what it is?
You don't.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's a situation you just don't want to be in.
Yeah,
it's quite
100%.
Quite simple.
But I mean, for you guys, let's say it happened behind your back, and then you find out via social media, or whatever, and then later on,
no, that's worse.
The person comes to apologize to you. Will you guys accept his apology, or is it the friendship done, dead?
No, but to be fair, again, it depends how long you guys haven't been talking for, because there's only so long you can be angry for, and it's a case of, and you're going to ask your child, oh, how's it going? Obviously, your child's going to be your informer, isn't it? And you're going to ask your child, how's it going? Oh, yeah, he's really good, blah, blah. Then the anger you're holding against him is not going to last forever, because your child is good, isn't it? And that's the main thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, is your child good? Is your child good around him? Does your child feel safe?
I just think, you know what, if it's your ex, I don't know if we've got a right or to say who and who they can't sleep with.
Well, no one's got a right.
You're right, but you have an opinion.
I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know. Have you even got an opinion?
Is it the street code's been broken, or the friendship code, the bro code has been broken? So it's how you deal with that. Do you know what I mean? Because once that bro code is broken, can you ever trust that person again? Do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously, don't get me wrong. Like, we're all humans. People get feelings. It can happen. I think, like we said, it's the way it's done. If it's done behind people's backs, and rare, and then you find out through some other person, or you find out through social media that your best friend, or your friend they haven't seen in a little while, but still knows that is your ex, or that's the mother of your children, and goes behind your back and still pursues it and has a relationship without telling you. For me, that's a big disrespect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Okay. Let me add on to that one, yeah, because I feel like this is real, like, but not necessarily real to me. So, all right,
a friend, yeah,
a friend, yeah. All right, there's two of you. There's two of you. You both see a girl. You both are feeling this girl, yeah. You're both in your feelings about my girl, yeah. Then obviously you go and chat to my girl first. This girl's feeling you, boom. But your brethren's always liked her. You get me? Your brethren's always liked her. Anyway, you do whatever you do with her, boom, 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 boom. All right. Then I don't know, maybe you don't take it seriously, innit? Yeah, it's just a whatever thing, yeah. but your brethren has been feeling her from day dot. Yeah. Later on, he sees an opportunity to try and get with that person. Like, obviously, for you, it's just anything. Can he do that?
But I get a little bit vexed even when on a night out in the olden days when I'm chirping a ting and she's not really on it, and I move on, and my next boy chirps that she's on it, or my next boy chats to her, she's on it, and it gets through. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, rah. Do you know what I mean? So in your story, so we were both on this thing,
Yeah, you're
on
both
this lady.
One's got a silent mouth.
But did he let her know that he's on it, or was he just in the background? But I knew he liked it.
Maybe you lot, maybe you go, Rob, hey, Michael, you both want to chat to it. Hey. Then all of a sudden, maybe he's like, he's building up the courage to move to it, yeah? But you get me, you're slick with it. You just go up to the bar, you buy her a drink, she's on it.
So what's your question? So what is it right that what?
So then after, but for you, she just said anything, yeah?
Yeah.
But then whatever, maybe you hook up a couple of times, but your brethren, he still likes her. So he now sees her another time and he approaches her, but he tries to approach her like, man's really been liking you. You get me? I really feel you, blah, blah, blah. So then all of a sudden he tries to, I don't know, maybe lip slip behind your back. Or
that's cool because she's never been my main squeeze. Like I don't mind a friend linking a link that I've linked. I don't really, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's here. It's neither here or there. We might talk about it a little bit, but I won't harbor no feelings against you.
What if it was your girlfriend? What if it's your girlfriend?
Or girlfriend now.
Maybe it's your girlfriend. Maybe not your baby. Maybe not the mother of your children.
But just a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still feel away. Well, behind my back, or he tells me like, listen, I've always been feeling blah, blah, blah. It depends. It's all depending on how it's done. But a girlfriend, yeah, I was in a relationship with her for a while. So yeah, you still got to it's a bro code, bro. It's a bro code, man. That's the thing.
Personally, to be fair, I wouldn't go with someone that Kel slept with, bruv. I wouldn't even touch over a barge pole.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
No, got some bad taste or something.
No, but do you know what I mean? It's like, I just think it's wrong.
Yeah, that's a bro code wise. You just don't do it.
What if Kel said, what if you said to Kel, I'm feeling my girl, or she's decent? Kel said, go true.
No, but if Kel hasn't tampered with it, then cool. But as soon as I know Kel's like even lips to her or done anything, it's like, bruv, no. This is like, it's like you're beautiful and all that, bruv. But
what if she's the love of your life, my brother?
No.
What if she could be the love of your life, my brother?
Then she's not.
All right.
It's quite simple.
Because you know egos, Nate. Men have got egos. So I think Rich come from places of, I know if I make this girl my girl, I know Kel's been there already. So as an ego thing, and whenever I'm around, he'll always be like, you know what I mean? Like
I'll hold her, I'll squeeze her. Do not
exactly. You always have one eye that's on, like, even let's say we're in a corner busting joke. Bro, you're gonna be fuming. Like, what are they talking about? Why are they so happy over this? What's going on? Like, do you know what I mean?
No, I don't know.
It's a melting.
I hear it.
You know what I mean?
I hear it.
You know what? Nate's just doing the thing that being the guy with rationale behind it.
Yeah, devil's advocate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But with you, if you're in a situation, trust me, you still feel the thing.
No. Okay, you don't know that I'm not. This is like, I'm not doing this to be devil's advocate, bruv. My thing is this: everybody had a history. Everyone had a thing. Everyone had a history before me. Yeah, and potentially
that's no problem.
And everyone
potentially. Listen, if I found out my girl was a skit, yeah, what can I do? Do you know what I mean? Like, but if I found out my boys have run a train on it or whatever, or my boy has, that's a whole different ball game, because
trust me,
my boys are gonna be around me here and there. You're gonna see my boys again. Do you know what I mean? And at the wedding, they're all gonna be on the same table, busting up. But I'm gonna do the speech, yeah. I just bust up. Nah, man, nah. It's different. I mean, it's different levels.
I said, you man, did you know where a beauty spot is?
Trust me, all them thing there.
Nah, man.
Like you said, everyone's got history. I don't mind that. But if I know my boys are part of that history, it's a whole different ball game now.
You get what I mean? Straight.
100%.
All right, cool. All right, you know Merv is going to kill us for this. But
no, I know. Shout out, Merv.
Shout out, Merv. Shout out,
Now,
Merv.
a quick thing. Let me just mention about London schools ban students from using terms such as "oh my days" because
Basically,
oh my days.
So the words that cannot be used in start of sentences, because, no, like, say, you see, you know, basically.
Yep.
Expressions that should not be used in work. He cut his eye at me. That's a neck. You get a slap for that. That's long. Oh my days. Oh my God. Bear. Cuss. Wow. So those are the words which have this All Saints Academy and Camberwell, South London have created.
So I agree with some of it. Yeah. So it must, for example, if you're having a conversation with me and a student starts a conversation by saying basically, I look at them, I said, start again. Talk properly. I do say some of that because a lot of the time it is basically what happened was, no, talk to me properly. Yeah. So there are some things I do agree with, but I also understand a lot of it's colloquial language. So it's about teaching kids and knowing when to have that language, use of that language. So, for example, a conversation with your peers, you can do all of that. You can talk in slang and the rest
Correct.
of it. But knowing that, for example, if you're talking to your boss or your employer or whatever, maybe you don't necessarily use that same term of language. And for me, it's just about with the kids knowing when and when not to switch that on and off, because at the moment they don't. They just have no filter. So a lot of the time, like, kids talk to a certain thing and all of a sudden they come home. Like, for example, like, and sometimes like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, bruv. And I'm like, what? Like, who are you talking to, bruv? Like, don't get me wrong. And the worst thing is, I will respond by saying, who are you talking to, bruv? So, but, yeah, it's okay for me. Yeah, I'm an adult. Don't talk to me like that. You think I could turn around and talk to my mum and dad like that?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's about those things there. It's just knowing when and when not to use those languages.
No, 100% right. There's like there's spoken English and there's written English. They need to know the difference between that. You know, we can't write how you speak because it's all wrong.
No, massively, because sorry, go on.
No, that's it. Basically, like, you know how to differentiate when you're talking to certain people, and when you're with your homies or whatever, your bedrooms, you know how to speak. And then when you're in certain environments, you know how to speak. When you're writing as well, you got to know how to write.
Yeah, that's
well-written English.
Yeah, that's correct. Because
everything's acronyms with these guys, but everything's just acronyms, bare acronyms, bro.
And this is the same conversation I had with someone today. When I started working in banking, I was using the words basically and basically all those words that were on that list. I was using them massively, and my manager told me, "Your vocab is awful. Stop doing that. If you want to be successful, you know, Jackie Knight, right? So if you want to be successful, you've got to stop using those words. You've got to listen." You know, she made it very clear because it was I said because look at that. She made it very clear. You know, don't let things like this hold you back. And the fact that this school has put this on their radar to stop kids from using it, to me, is a no-brainer. And I think kind of all schools should adapt this kind of policy. To me, one minute. Let's not, you know, like black people always. I'm just example, right? A lot of black people say, "Oh, you know, I can't get a job. You know, I'm from the road. I don't really speak." Let's just cut that section of why you can't get a job. You know, let your English be on point. Let your vocab be there. So that's not one less thing holding you back. Don't wait until you get to 24 and you get a professional job and you realize I can't talk the way I talk with the crew at the same way I'm gonna talk at work. So let's change that. Let's change that coding now. And so when growing up, you don't need to do that. Go back to learn stuff again.
Yeah, and the world of work is changing. Yeah, so do you know what I mean? I say that because obviously even work is changing. People are working from home. People are working in industry. People have got YouTube channels. People have got whatever. So the world of work is changing. But it is that kind of thing. Is just knowing that when the language is appropriate and when it's not appropriate. That's all it is for me. Because if, for example, that's what it is. It's just when it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate. Yeah. You can talk, you can say basically if you want, but know that you're limiting your vocabulary. But I'm not saying that everybody must put on their speaky, spokey voice. So we all knew that when our parents were in the yard, they could be chastising us 1 minute, the house phone would ring, then answer, and all of a sudden you think, who is this woman? Hello? Like they put on that speaky, spokey voice. Like, who are you?
You know, Mrs. Hyacinth, Hyacinth.
Mrs. Bouquet. You're like, what the hell? Mum, you was just cussing two bad words with me. Now you're speaking.
Can we just shout out show, please, Mrs. Bouquet? Can we just shout out show? That show, bro.
It's a big show.
Mrs. Bucket, no, it's Bouquet.
Yeah, she was
on job. Residents.
She was on job, but this is what I'm saying, and that's how we all like. When I was young, I mean, when we used to have to answer the house phone, we used to have to answer the house phone like that.
Yeah. Hello.
Like you couldn't do that. You know them ones that, yo, Wagwan, who's this? No, you better speak properly.
Oh, hi, Auntie. Mom, take the phone. It's your phone. Take the phone. Oh yeah, no, okay. Oh yeah, everything's fine. Yeah.
How are you, Auntie? That is very good. Auntie.
Your mom's in the background. I'm not here.
And then you
Mom says she's not here.
Yeah, Mum says she's not here.
Do you know what it is? You know when your brother's like, oh no, who's on the phone? Oh, do you want to speak to Roger? Okay, then 1 minute.
Yeah, straight.
Bro,
and you gone.
When you're speaking to one of them aunties, and all of a sudden you make every sibling in your yard chat to them.
Yeah,
and here's such and such. You're like, hi. And you're looking around, who's next? Who can I pass the phone to, bro?
Oh, God.
Nah, shout out those aunties still, bro. Shout out those aunties still.
Nah,
all right.
But with that school thing, I'm on that. I think that should be applied to all schools.
Yeah, and obviously it goes always in it. So it's not just those words like bruv, blood, all that kind of stuff. There are probably words like geezer and like mate and all them kind of things that they shouldn't be used either. Do you know what I mean?
Even though I use the word geezer quite a lot. You like geezer?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're allowed to use it because you know when it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate.
Yeah, very true.
Like the latest one is what the kids always do this to me. Like I'm finishing something, I'm talking to them and they go, say nothing, say less, say no more. So every time they say it, I say no more, less, nothing. And I'm looking at them like, what? And then they look at me like, what are you talking about? But you just told me to say it.
It says say less.
They say less. I'm like, no, sir, that means just like say nothing. I'm like, no, but and then I'm like, you can't explain something by just changing the last word. You can't say less. And I'm like, what does that mean? You say nothing. It's just like that's not how it works. Bro.
Okay, thank you, here, Mr. Cato. Bye. That's it.
It's the cuss you on the breath in it.
That's it. They all do, bro.
Old head.
Man, just put my government out there.
Man's a dinosaur.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Maximus.
Oh,
it's all right. My surname is powerful. I don't mind. All right, cool. Mr. Maximus, talk to me. What's this KG comedian, bruv? You talk to me because you wanted to bring it up.
Oh, do you know what? KG comedian's got his own show on BT,
UK.
BT UK.
Do we still have BT UK?
Well, we must do because
that channel disappeared from Sky, bro.
How is it? It might be. Well, I hope so. But he's got a show, and I was just like, this is what me and Kel were talking about. Well, all of us were
tried
talking
to draw for Kel to back him already. Go ahead.
No, this is what we were talking about in regards to our people having their own shows. I know we're talking about Big Breakfast and directing our whole thing ethos around Channel 4 and what they did in the day. But like you were saying, you want to know what's happening in the background. Stuff like this is happening in the background. And, I'm not saying on the back of Channel 4, because obviously this has been brewing for a while, but we have our own show. Someone we know from who's been rolling his roller skates amongst the streets from back in the day, little comedy sketches on TV shows, and now he's got his own show. So this is what I was talking about. This is why I was saying to you in the group, this is exactly what I was talking about, us having our shows, and it will continue. And it's happened before, like from Mo the comedian having his own show, from Big Nasty. It's continuing. So
okay, so I go back.
Okay, let's go.
What the hell are we celebrating Channel 4 with their dead day of TV?
It wasn't this. Don't
okay.
It. It wasn't dead.
But what is what has Channel 4 got to do with this?
No, but
we don't know. It could have had a lot to do with it. We don't know.
He wasn't one of the people on the channel.
No,
but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't matter.
Man's on an award-winning. No, 1 second. He's on an award-winning series called Ted Lasso on Apple TV. I've showed you man around this already. Yeah, he's on there. He's been on bare things. He's been in that program. Do you remember where they had the CCTV? He's been on bare shows.
Yeah, I know he's been on.
But all those shows, hold on. All those shows, are they black shows though?
No, they're not. Yeah,
but it doesn't matter. They're not black shows.
And none of the shows that was on apart from 3 was on Channel 4 was black shows. We spoke about this.
What do you mean? They made it. They made
Countdown.
it black shows.
Well, no,
it doesn't matter. It's black people, black hosts, black
That's
people.
It. Exactly.
It's you can't say that.
They weren't black shows.
Say that.
They were not black shows.
But listen,
they were not black shows.
They were black shows.
What? Because they got black people on it?
Yes.
No.
Yes, because they had black. There was a black.
They didn't have black writers.
Wait. It was a black host.
So Countdown's black.
Woman doing the whole thing.
Countdown was black.
All the guests are black.
Countdown was black.
No, for that day, it was. For that day, it was.
Yes,
no, it wasn't.
Yes,
it was Countdown. It was Countdown.
It doesn't matter.
It was Countdown with black people on it.
It doesn't matter. It was
Countdown with black people on it.
Okay, for that day it was. But like I was saying, in regards to black people having shows, there's a prime example, and well done to him. He's worked. Worked hard.
No, but you got the two things mixed up. No one said that. I'm not saying well done to him, bro. He is out here. He does his podcast. He does his boxing one. He does his Man United one. I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is, this has got nothing to do with Channel 4 doing their day. Yeah, that is my issue with the whole comment.
You don't know that. You can't confirm that. You don't know that.
Hold on, but you can't confirm that this is because
exactly. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying.
No. Bro, we can't do this. We're not doing
this. I mean, no, because you can't confirm that it had nothing to do. You can't, and I can't confirm it as well. But I'm just saying you don't know. It might have. It might not have.
No way.
Like you said,
there is no way.
Like you said, you wanted to know, or you wanted to know more, like what's happening else. What else is happening in the background? Stuff is happening. Stuff is still happening in the background, and that you're not aware of.
No, man. I'm not having this. I'm not having this.
What do you mean not having this?
I'm not having that. I am not having Channel 4 except take responsibility for the hard work that this brother has put into his career.
We're not saying that.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I'm saying.
No, I'm not.
I'm not having it, brother. KG, okay, I big you up. I salute you because you have put the work in.
Yeah, I agree.
Channel 4.
Listen, I think your negativity towards Channel 4.
There was no negativity.
No. Clearly, there's negativity towards Channel 4 and is not helping the podcast. So I would say, if you want to sign us up, please. Nate doesn't have to be here.
I won't be there, bruv. You're definitely not putting me on black to front, bruv. I'm not doing it, bruv. I'm not doing it. Even the fact it was called black to front. Oh, take the piss.
Bro.
Anyway, shout out KG the comedian. Big up yourself to get me. That's massive.
Big up.
That's
big up.
Shout him out.
BT UK, it is kind of not here anymore, but they're on 5 on demand or something, basically.
Yeah, and D Double is the narrator or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's got some voice part of the comedian. I don't know what he's doing on there.
What KG show?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of show is it?
It's just like a talk show. So the trailer that I saw had ZZ Mills on it. But this is the problem I'm gonna have, right? A lot of these shows are just repeating the same people on there, which is starting to frustrate me. Because obviously, big up Target because I'm still watching his TV show.
Yeah, massive big up Target, man. I watched that. Yeah.
And it seems that every show is recycling every presenter.
No, really, it's different. It's different people.
I don't. No, I see Poet everywhere. Yeah, I see ZZ Mills. People like Getz. You see them. Maybe it's the shows that I watch. But
you know, there's not too many of us. Rich. There's not too many of us.
Yeah.
Out there like that. So yeah, you're gonna get recycles. You will get that, but it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing.
But I just feel maybe they need to their audience.
Okay. I do know about this show. Okay, cool. Okay, I do know about the show. Sorry, it's directed by Femi and Nikki.
Yeah, I see Nikki.
Okay.
I see Nikki.
So it's directed by Femi and Nikki.
Okay.
And it's coming. It starts this week, October the 7th.
Hold on, big up Nikki, because he's meant to come on a pod. He's meant to come on a pod, and he goes to me, just book me in. Let me know when, and I'll be free. So Nikki, you're listening. I'm going to message you tomorrow morning,
please,
and hijack you and take you to the studio, and we have an interview, and hijack Femi as well.
Why not, boy? Why not? So yeah, it's a 6-series episode. It's going to premiere across BET's UK digital platforms. So on their Instagram, their YouTube, their Facebook, beginning October the 7th. And it airs on My5 in the UK beginning October the 28th. And he's going to have people like Miss Banks, ZZ Mills, Dane Baptiste, D Double, Tiffany Calver, Avellino, Hardy Caprio, Ramel London, Eddie Caddy, Tanya Moore, Swarms. Okay.
The thing is, it's a great lineup with who the individuals has got, but all those individuals are people that we see all the time. I know what Kel was saying, there's not a lot of us, but there's more. There is more that we can reach out to. And they have different audiences themselves.
Yeah, now shout out Kevin still. Like, he's doing his thing, man. And yeah, it's not even about Channel 4, so I don't even know why we even mentioned Channel 4, but shout you out, you get me?
Black shows. Big up Channel 4. Black to front.
All right, cool. All right, guys and girls. All right. So for some of you, you want to know what's going on with the TV shows and what's going on with the films. So we've been documenting What If for the past 8 weeks. And this week we had a different kind of episode. And it was What If Ultron won? Yeah. And I think after last week's abomination of a show, I think this is exactly what we needed.
100. This is what I'm talking about. This was it. I was like, yes. I don't know if you might know, but like Ultron could never be killed in the comics. In the comics, Ultron was the ultimate baddie, the ultimate bad man. He couldn't be killed because he was the system. He was the software.
Yeah.
So you couldn't kill him.
It was everywhere. He was
everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So he was the ultimate bad. I can't remember how they managed to kill him. I can't remember, and I can't remember who managed to kill him. I think it was like who's Ant-Man's who does Ant-Man look up to? The Hans, yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Yeah, I think it was him that managed to kill Ultron, but Ultron was the ultimate bad man. You couldn't kill him. You could not kill him. So this animation reminded me of that. Like,
yeah, it was. Yeah, even the intro, I totally forgot. I was watching. I saw Vision, and I totally forgot about Vision and Ultron, innit? Because I remember the film, and I was thinking to myself, this is what Ultron was doing to become Vision, isn't it? Was it?
No. Ultron created Vision,
so he could go in there, and obviously.
Yeah, I think in the films, he created Vision as a separate entity just to, I don't know, to be his sidekick or what. Do you know what I mean? This will really Merv, you know? We need Merv to dissect it down for us. Merv, who are you? But yeah, I'm probably getting it wrong, but I think in the film, because I remember you man saying that he's got a bit of Hulk in him, he's got a bit of...
Yeah, because I thought Vision was meant to be Ultron, and that's what Ultron was. What Ultron wanted to do is transfer the Ultron body that we saw as a metallic robot into Vision and become Ultron as Vision's body.
Yeah, it was the perfect form for Ultron.
Exactly.
So that's what happened. He said he created him so he would be able to be the body in Vision, and then that's remember they took Vision away from him.
Correct.
When they was trying to do in Age of Ultron, isn't it?
Yeah. And do you know what? What smashed it as well? Obviously, I told you, I messaged you guys. The first 11 minutes was too much action for me. It was just too much.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You see when Thanos just came through, vroom, and
I was pissed.
Then Ultron, vroom, just cut him in half. I thought.
No, it's classic.
I was pissed. I was like, nah, you can't do my boy Thanos like that.
Nah,
you can't do him like that, man.
That is when I realized you realized the power that Ultron had. The power that Ultron had at that moment there.
Yeah.
No, I fully rated it to the full. I thought this is too much. And this is what I was saying to you. Like that and Killmonger I think that to me the only two that stand out significantly that they can put into film format.
100%.
They can just straight away put into film, and it will just work. I don't know how they explain how they'll connect it.
Because Ultron became too powerful, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro.
Man went to
but
next dimensions.
But that's what I'm saying. Before he went into the multiverse, did you not just see that Ultron was pissed though? Because there was no purpose.
Yeah, he killed everyone, I thought.
Like, at least when Thanos did it, like, he only wanted to kill half the population and they just wanted to relax. Because he saw an end goal. Where Vision, he didn't see there was no end goal. Like, he destroyed the world.
The meaning of peace is having no one around. That's just,
but then he just looked bored, didn't it? He was just like, "Now what do I do?"
Then he heard the guy's voice. What's the guy's name?
The
Watchers. He had the Watcher's voice.
But you know how deep that section was? It was like, because obviously, like you said, he realized he thought he meant to feel something. He didn't feel it, so he was upset. And the Watcher's just talking. He's thinking, what's that? Hold on, what's that? And the Watcher was like, he was like, what? I'm gone, you man. And the credits, take it to the credits.
Trust me.
I think it was good though. But I even, to be fair, I even like Natasha Romanoff and Cliff Barton when they was doing their little thing. Like, do you get me? Like, I enjoyed their little chemistry when they were just going around trying to destroy all of them. Because obviously everyone must be dead, innit? They're the only people that are alive. Yeah. So I thought they worked well, considering. But he came full vibranium, Mind Stone. He was just mashing up the place. And obviously, when Thanos came, he cut Thanos in half and took the glove.
Straight. Interesting.
They've got all the stones now.
And he made the ultimate suit, didn't he? And he just put it on. Listen, go on.
But then when he went into the multiverse, like, he just realized, he said, hold on, I could do this for a long time.
Yeah, man. I could do this for a long, long time.
And then obviously they go back to Hydra and they get, what's my man's name? Zola.
Yeah.
And they say to Zola, look, we think that you can help us. How can we get in there? And they try to infiltrate him. And then it almost works. But then he says, no, but hold on. He's not in this universe. And then obviously everyone's now been exposed to, actually, there is the multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where our mate, Doctor
Strange. Well, there's a two-part. There's two parts, isn't it?
Is it a two-part?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is mad.
The last episode is tomorrow, and it's the final part.
So
is it? Okay.
I didn't think it was a two-part because
I didn't know it was a two-part.
Because I thought they just left it as they usually do.
Killmonger just left it.
No. So basically, because remember, the Watcher can never get involved, but now the Watcher has got involved in it. So now they have to basically stop Ultron. So he's going to call upon all of the people from What If. So he's going to call on Killmonger. He's going to call on Captain. What's her name again?
Marvel.
Captain Marvel. No. But
they fought.
It weren't Captain Marvel, not Captain Marvel. Captain. You know the female Captain America.
Oh yeah. What did I? Agent Carter.
Yeah. Captain Carter. She's going to be in it. They're going to have Romanoff and
I thought it was going to be in it.
My man's in it. No, 4. I don't know. 4 might be in it, but I think there's quite a few of them. And basically going to just try to save the multiverse.
Scene, okay, interesting. Because, like, listen, like for the 23 minutes or whatever seconds cartoon it is, it's too powerful. I'm telling you, Dave just eclipsed. They can never make it in movie format within an hour and a half. It has to be a straight 2-3 hour film. It has to be a powerful one. And I'm so happy that you said that they've got a part 2 to this, because this is going to be mad. And
obviously Doctor Strange is going to be with them, everything, but not the actual Doctor Strange. It's going to be this Doctor Strange. The all powerful one.
Yeah, it's going to be big. Okay, definitely looking forward to that. I just assumed it's going to be a different story and it wouldn't carry on. But yeah, I hope they don't spoil it.
No, I don't think they will. I feel they don't think they will. Obviously, they've got series 2, but it will be, for me, it'll be interesting how they do this one. Do they get to stop him?
Yes. See, but this is the thing. This is the thing. Do I look at it? Does series 2 actually become a what if, or it continues on the back of what's happening now with Ultron?
I think it probably no. I think
because
they probably get Ultron. To be fair, come on.
I know, but I know.
Come on, we've been apart from Infinity War. Come on, the baddie.
Why does? Have you men noticed in every what if Iron Man dies? Like in every what if, yeah, Iron Man gets murked off, you know.
But remember, I think that's also because it's part of the what do you call it, innit? They're getting rid of the old characters, innit?
Yeah.
Like Iron Man's not even alive anymore, anyways. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's just funny, man. He gets murked off early.
Although Black Widow's not alive anymore, but they still show her a lot. So.
Yeah, they still show her. Yeah.
Because
probably because she's suing them, isn't it?
This is like her second or third appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's third appearance.
Her and Hawkeye, innit?
Yeah, and I think they're gonna have what's his name as well, innit? Black Panther, but not Black Panther when he is
T'Challa.
No, not T'Challa, but he's when he's what do you call it? You remember the one from Guardians of the Galaxy? Episode 2.
Oh, when he's Star-Lord.
Oh, yeah. So
okay.
Yeah,
and that's it. Okay. But do you know what? Okay, been watching it. What's been disappointing me is that the fact of the whole Hulk thing. That they're not playing ball with Hulk at all, are they?
No, but remember, I think that is because of the what do you call it? I still think it's because of the licensing thing.
Animation wise, I think they got full. I think the animated Hulk, they got full.
I don't know. I think it's probably the name though, the intellectual properties. I don't think so because that's why they won't do a Hulk film.
Yeah, I know. I think movie wise, yeah, but animation wise, they could do whatever they want with the characters. I remember reading that somewhere that animation wise, Marvel could do it. That's why the Marvel animations, Spider-Man's in all the Marvel animations and vice versa. There's no restrictions when it comes to animation, but films, that's when it becomes technical.
I think that's because, like, to me, Hulk's a fundamental part of the Marvel world. You know, like obviously he's got the She-Hulk and all that stuff is going to happen.
But She-Hulk's coming in the film, though, isn't it?
But this is what I'm trying to say. It's coming in the film, so you can't just not play with Hulk.
No, but if it's coming in the film, I don't think you can do anything. You can't do anything around She-Hulk before it's in the film.
Well,
do you see what I'm saying? Like that ruins the reveal in the film, innit? Or whatever it is. So you couldn't do anything with that character.
No, I get that, but this is what I'm trying to say. Hulk's a fundamental part of it. So if She-Hulk does come, I expect Hulk, like the Hulk appearance they did in What If was awful. I don't get it. It's just like it wasn't necessary, and it's really forgettable. Hulk's not a forgettable character. He's when he gets angry and angry and angry, he gets more powerful. So
he's part of old guards. I told you, I feel like they're getting rid of the old guard, bruv.
Oh, man.
They're getting rid of the old guards slowly, bruv. The new guards coming in, bruv.
He hasn't been established properly.
When you see, obviously not to spoil, when you see Shang-Chi, it's like,
see what?
Nothing. Let's move on.
What?
He's not in Shang-Chi.
All right, cool. Yes, that's What If episode 9 comes out tomorrow, so we'll talk about it next week.
I can't believe it.
All right, cool. So
why haven't you watched it yet? No. F off, man. Why haven't you watched it yet? No, bro. I'm not having it. He's in it and he dies at the end. See ya.
Huh? No. Anyway, continue, please. Yeah, you Kermit that yourselves, bro. We choke you bastards.
Okay. All right, cool. So, all right, guys. We also talk about Stargirl, and beginning of the series, it was a little bit, I believe it. All right.
What happened again?
Episode 5. Come on, my brother. I'm coming. All right. This week we had episode 8, season 2. This week we had Eclipso, and Eclipso, he turned into a bit of a racist. And basically, it was the 4th of July.
I know.
It was the 4th of July. And basically, it started off with Miss Woods going to Rick's house to try and encourage Rick to go to college. Rick's dad started switching on him said, you're going to end up in prison before you go to college. And then that was the kind of beginning of the episode. Rick then gets upset. He walks off and he goes into the forest to go and feed Grundy, who appeared earlier in the series, but no one really knew where he was. But he's obviously chilling with Rick. And Rick's having a heart-to-heart with him. And yeah, it kind of carries on from there, to be honest.
He basically infiltrates all of their minds, and makes them believe what he's turned to believe, basically, which in turn turns them crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You know that Grundy part of the show, I didn't really understand. So was Grundy really there?
Which bit?
No.
At the beginning,
was.
yeah, when he was feeding him and he was sitting there talking to him and Grundy then gave him a hug, yeah, that was him.
Right, okay, cool.
But remember, he leaves. So do you remember Rick leaves? And when Rick goes back, he then hears the story about them saying there's some bear in the woods. And then that's when he sees them people going, yeah, we're going to go shoot at some bears and all this shit. Like, I don't know, Americans are weird. Yeah. And go and get your shotgun. And they were going to run in there. And that's when he tries to go and save Solomon Grundy.
Okay.
Because he believes that they're the ones, because he said, oh, he's got some girls gone missing.
Okay, so the question is, was there no girl missing?
No,
there was no girl.
And the two people that said that to him weren't actually there, were just in his mind.
Probably just figures of imagination.
Okay, right.
But hold on, because Courtney and Stripes saw the girl as well, right?
Yeah, but they saw what they thought was a girl. Because they also, do you remember, they thought what they saw was a girl. Then obviously the girl just disappeared.
Yeah.
I think that was some girl that did happen with My Man years and years ago or something.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so Rick, we'll continue with Rick. Rick then like does his special power, then wants to fight Grundy, starts battering Grundy, only to realize it wasn't Grundy, it was actually his dad.
His uncle, sorry.
Yeah.
And then his uncle's now in a coma or whatever he's in.
Yeah.
And then he was arrested. So, Stripes and Stargirl called the police, right? And then,
I think
that made no sense. We don't know what happened.
I don't think they called the police. I think was there other people that could hear him beating him up or something. I can't remember.
No one knows. It didn't show. It didn't show how the police got involved. But my question is, where the hell is Stargirl's dad, or whoever that guy, Starman? Because remember, he was in episode 1 or 2 looking for them. Remember?
Oh yeah, he was in it.
He's just disappeared now. He's like no one's mentioned him. He hasn't been seen. Nothing. Remember, he saw Stripes, his ex-wife, in it, and he asked her in a cafe, like, where is he? She told him, where is he now? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I wonder what's was that? No, I'm sure that was end of last season.
No, that was the end of last season and beginning of this season.
Okay. Yeah. So even that thing that makes him go strong, it broke as well.
Yeah, he broke it.
The minute time he broke it. It's the same as like my girl that gave back her suit at the beginning of the episode as well.
This literally disbanding the whole group.
But I got a shout out, Beth. Like, I think, like, obviously, it's funny because obviously when he tried to like be out of order to Beth, because basically he just said, Beth, you're just a follower, you're just a this, who brought you in? No one wants you, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Partly I kind of felt like that was real in it, like, but that's kind of how it is, Beth. It's not your dad's not we're in Original Justice. You're nothing.
Exactly.
But obviously he was going, you're useless, you're this, you're that, and you're black. And I was like, whoa, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, okay, where are we going with this? But obviously she stood up for herself and she said, I like being black. I chose it myself. And to that I said, good on you, bro. Good on you. Yeah. And obviously she allowed, that broke the power that he had over her.
Yeah.
But now she has to keep wearing the goggles.
Yeah, she has to. She can't take it off.
Yeah.
And now she's been written in the history books, or she's written on the whatever.
So she's the new Dr. Midnight, basically, you know.
Kind of.
Well, yeah, I believe so. But yeah, so we know that anyone who stands up to what Eclipso's, it's like Eclipso's basically like Freddy Krueger. basically, yeah, you just stand up to him and said, "No, I am not scared." Then it's a case of you becoming, him becoming weaker.
Yeah. Sorry, his exact words were wrong age, wrong gender, wrong color. She didn't say she was black.
Come on, we got to add your sauce to it. Come on, guys. We got to add a little sauce to it, man.
Creative license.
Yeah. And she said, "You're a racist." I was like, yeah, this is deep.
I'm strong. I'm proud. I chose myself to be Dr. Midnight. Oh, and I love being black. I said, go on, my girl. Yeah, nah. And obviously her parents, because obviously how he tried to trick her was by making the parents have that conversation like they're nothing love. But then they stopped because of her. I was like, that is deep. Imagine saying that to your kids, like, look, we were in love with each other, we were this, we were that, and then you came along. We just forgot about our feelings. We put everything into you.
Yeah.
You're the reason why we're breaking up. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. But also, do you see at the end, where the brother is talking to the mum, innit? And then the brother hugs the mum or whatever and says, "Oh, I'm here for you, blah, blah." And then all the windows start frosting up. You see at the right end?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Either because obviously we've got that kid. I don't know if he's discovered his powers or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the son of Ice.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's discovered his powers, but there was no inkling that he knows how to control.
But I know his grandparents know how to use the powers, right? Yeah. So it could be the grandparents as well. We don't know yet.
Yeah, no. To be fair, like I said, it's getting a lot better. The latter part of the series is getting a lot better. I do find it's a little bit dark, but I know that you man quite like that, like Kel, like you quite like the whole darkness of it. It's a little bit like, like sometimes it's like, boy, I gotta be in a good mood when I watch this now.
Yeah, you can't watch Titans. I don't think you enjoy Titans at all.
Yeah, like,
Titans is mad dark.
Like
Titan is dark.
Like life is dark as it goes, man. I don't need nothing else to bring that down, boy.
It's so true,
I mean, sometimes I'm like, wow, it's an effed up place right now, boy. All right, cool. BMF. All right, I got a slight confession. Came downstairs Sunday morning. My shoulder was hurting, so I didn't go swimming. I said, all right, you know what? Before I go to church, I'll just watch a little bit of Power. I went looking for Power. I said, oh shit, Power's not on again. I forgot. I said, it's all right. I got BMF. Put on BMF, started watching it. Little one came downstairs. I said, oh, damn, this is not for children. Turn it off. And I couldn't watch it, but I'd watch it later, obviously. What did you...
You man did tell me that my man for Blue Stories in it.
Which man?
Lamar. Is it Lamar? The
light skin.
No, Lamar. Is his name Lamar? The one that's going around where the guy that battered the...
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Shegs. I'll remember the names in a minute.
The one that's just going around just trying to get his corners back.
Yeah,
he came from prison and he battered that guy at the end. People battered him and threw him in a dumpster.
Dash him in a dumpster. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's British, man. He's in Blue Story, man.
Was he in Blue? Do you know what? I knew. The thing is, I was looking at him like I know him, innit? Like he's a brethren. But I said to myself, honestly, that's what I was thinking. But I said to myself, no, I don't know him because I just. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is British. He's the one. But he's been in a few films though.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, but Blue Story is one that I can that you man will know, innit? Yeah, he's been in a few things.
Eric Kofi Aberfa, yeah. He's the one, he was the brother. He was the
older brother,
the leader of I don't know, Blue, I don't know, whatever the gang was called.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. Them man, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a big show.
I put the Power, you know. I love it. I don't know what it is. I just love it, man.
It don't forget it's new, so that's why. That's why you say.
I think because I know it's loosely based on a true story as well, so it's like.
Yeah. The beginning bit of BMF, like, but it probably even a little intro is loosely based on this, but this shit happens all the time. Or whatever. I was thinking, what 50? Come on, you can't just.
Yeah, no. I think they can't incriminate themselves in it, so they got to say that. Yeah.
No, but yeah, yeah, sorry. And I told you the guy survived when he got shot in the face.
Yeah.
No, he had to, but he had to because, like, you remember this? They're talking about it like years ago, innit? They're talking about their past.
Oh yeah, it's true. You're right. Yeah, of course.
Because
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, but I've been googling them. I've been googling them on the madness. Just getting. I don't know much. I knew they were big time gangsters, but I didn't know anything about their history or nothing. So I googled them a lot. So when you see Terry, his eyes are one eye. That eye is fucked. Like it's proper like a lazy eye. You know what I mean? In real life.
I'm enjoying the series. I do enjoy the series. I rate Kato. I think she's my G. I like. To be fair, I like all of it. It's obviously it's old, so it's like, what is it, like 80s, 90s kind of thing?
I think at the moment they're in the
90s, 80s, end of 80s, probably early
end
90s.
of 80s, probably end of the 80s. Yeah,
it's a little bit like Snowfall in the sense of it's quite nostalgic of that era, of that generation. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. So that's why I don't mind it. I quite enjoy it. And I guess, to be fair, even Power Book 3, Raising Cain, was of this era as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it was as well. So yeah, so this was.
For me, this is a bit more realistic than Power.
Yeah,
this one.
What do you mean? Why did you say that?
Because Power is just too far fetched. A lot of things is too far fetched, man.
Bro, you need to go and live in America for a week, bro.
No, bro. Like what I mean is, a lot of dumb shit happens in Power. A lot of dumb shit, man. When you pre it, a lot of dumb shit happens in Power, bro.
You know what? Some people
trust me.
Listen, some people in prison will tell you stories why they're in prison. You think, are you done with something?
I know it's not that, bro. It's just, but they do it on purpose. Like it's done on purpose. Them go like they try and just do some next. You know what I mean? Like
no, I know what you mean.
It's just not realistic sometimes. Whereas this one, it just comes across more realistic to me, and I like the acting, the characters, the storylines, the parents. You know what I mean? Like you believe the parents, like, wow, what they're going through, but like you see the pain in the mum's eye because mums are they're so soft when it comes to their sons. You know what I mean? And it's always their dads that are hardcore, like, nah, get out of my house. You know what I mean? There's always that. You know,
but you know the dad, you can see why he's like that, man, because it's when you try hard, you work hard, and you can't provide for your family, and your child decides to go the different route and sell drugs. It's a massive disappointment.
Yeah, and when he tries to pay for the bills as well, like, I can sort you that out now. And he just tries to pay it, and does that. Nah, man, take your shit out of here. And he tries to throw a top at his dad as well. That just does something, because that's another thing. Like, because once you start accepting that money, the tables turn. The tables have turned.
You become the weaker one.
Yeah, you're the weaker one now, because he's not providing for you. So you can't let the tables turn. As soon as you let the tables turn, that's it. You can't tell him nothing. You cannot tell him nothing at all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But that's what happens, though, isn't it? Come on,
yeah.
we've seen these. Like he ain't worked a day in his life, but he pays for the wooden flooring. He put the 60-inch TV screen on the wall. He's done all of this. You get me? And that's why when you want to start saying to the papers, oh, I don't know, he was such an angel. Come on, you knew what he was doing, bro.
Exactly, you knew what he was doing, man. You knew what he was doing.
So quick thing. So you know the story between J-Mo taking out hired someone to shoot Terry. So was it Lamar who actually set that up by sent up that rumor?
Well, he set up the rumor. He was the one that with the rumor, because a lot of the time, it doesn't matter if it's real or fake.
Yeah.
Like, even in The Wire, do you remember from The Wire they said, look, remember when they said that you shot Omar? Do you remember when they made who was the guy right at the end? Who was the top guy? Who became the latest gangster, the biggest gangster?
Yeah.
No.
I know. I can see his face, but I just can't remember his name.
Yeah. So remember, they said to him, like, but I didn't kill Omar. He goes, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you got to build on a lie. You got to build on a lie, bruv. If the streets think you killed Omar, fam. And that's exactly what happened here. He was like, bruv, they said that he did it. Man's like, I know he didn't do it. He said he did it, but I didn't. You know the brethren, yeah, the brethren that did shoot him, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be a snake.
What is his? I don't understand.
I don't understand. Yeah, what's his beef? What's his beef?
Like, is he trying to take? Is he trying to go for the top? He's trying to. I had to do what you couldn't do.
Now, do you know what it is? He's one of those brethrens where he's ride or die, and he knows certain things that have to be done, but he won't. But he's not good enough to be the person in charge. Do you get what I mean? And that's what it is. That he will do certain things for you because he knows you're not ready for that kind of thing. But you've got the mind, so I'm the person. I'll be your shooter. I'm that guy, innit?
Yeah, but is he just saying? Is he trying to be like, I'm trying to be your muscle? Because you know, like, no one told him to do that. Like,
I think he clashes a lot with Meech. So it's like, because they're boys from when they were little. So it's like, and I think Meech talks down to him a lot, and he doesn't like that. You know what I mean? So I think he's trying to show Meech, listen, I'm not one of those guys I'm not one of the corner boys. Like, I've been in this for time. Like, show me some respect. And him, I think in his mind, him killing that guy is to let Meech know that, listen, like, I done something you couldn't do. You know what I mean? So, like, respect me, kind of thing. But obviously Meech was like, nah. But I think I don't think Meech was going to kill him. But was he the guy? But he wasn't the guy that shot Terry.
No, that's what I said. He wasn't the guy.
No, he was just the name that was. That
no one knows who shot Terry.
Said. Yeah.
No, but he was the guy Lamar said. Like, that's why I feel Lamar's trying to make a play, innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Lamar's plan.
Oh, Lamar's gonna be the ultimate bad, like the ultimate villain in this. You can see Lamar. He's working his way up slowly, just getting rid of the top dog slowly.
Oh yeah,
see him. Yeah.
And the thing is as well, Lamar was boys with that guy, the light skinned guy.
He wasn't boys.
No, they used to roll together back in the day.
Did they?
Yeah, and they pretended they didn't really know each other.
No, that's not light skin guy. Lamar's basically. You remember when Lamar went to try and tell my man, I'll work a package or whatever, and then he says, "Oh, go and work with my man," and my man was like, "Look, what?" But him and Lamar were boys.
Yeah,
they used to roll together.
Yeah, not the other one. The one that he beat up.
He didn't roll with him.
No. Sorry, not him. I'm referring to the other guy. I can't remember his name. That's why I said the light skin guy. There's quite a few of them.
Everyone's not light skin, brother. Everyone's not light skin.
Well, it's just anyway. But him, so they've always pretended that they're never known each other, and when they were paired up, they were like, "Yeah, bro, what's going on?" It's like, "Raw, okay." So you know that there's something in it, and obviously that rumor he told his boy, the boy just spread it. Yeah. J-Mo's gone now. Do you get what I mean? Now, obviously, the guy he beat up at the end. I don't know what kind of beating he was trying to do, bro. But that was a pathetic beating.
It's just because the guy disrespected him. The guy called him a crackhead and a loser, blah, blah, blah. He just disrespected him. And Lamar's mad. He's a madman, isn't it?
But so, but did Lamar beat him to kill him, or is it just to beat him?
I think he's dead. I don't know. He looked dead to me.
It looks a bit weird because, like, I just feel like if he did kill him, ain't there going to be some kind of comeback or whatever? I don't know. It just seemed a bit weird.
Yeah, but no one's going to know who done it, though. No one's going to know who killed him.
Yeah, but it's, again, you just end up in I don't know. Maybe it's them times. I don't know. There's a few people that are going to be in this series, though, by the way. Wood Harris, the one who plays Avon Barksdale, he's going to be in this.
He's in it already.
He's already.
He's there. The first episode, he's the one that showed them the ropes.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, he is. Lala's in it.
Lala's in it. She's in it already.
Lala, Snoop's going to be in it.
You fell asleep in it.
No, bruv.
He fell asleep in it.
Snoop, when? I fall asleep now or the first episode?
No, but Lala, we've seen that already.
She was the second episode.
Snoop's going to be in it. Guys, okay, look, I was just literally looking. It said who the cast were. I was just trying to read some of the fucking people in the cast. Boy. Why not just say, yeah?
No, but it's just like...
Yeah, ready?
No, but you're saying, no, Nate, you said, people are going to be in it. Like, they haven't appeared yet. They've already appeared.
Eminem? Eminem. Okay, Eminem. Snoop appeared?
No.
All right, cool. Saraya McNeil, the girl from Empire, she been in it yet?
I don't watch Empire, so I don't know who that is.
She's nice.
Yeah, no.
She's nice. All right, cool. Don't mind. Carry on now.
No, yeah, but you know what? You know what? Funny. One part was so funny. Lamar, when he was in a restaurant and with his boy eating, and all of a sudden you see Lamar beating something in the toilet.
That was the part when the little one came downstairs and I had to turn it off.
Was it? Yeah, that's definitely not for her eyes, boy. No way.
I can't even play that one. I got to turn it off.
Yeah.
I think I was saying to myself, what is this geezer doing? Hey, you're doing it in a toilet, the toilet floor. But this guy is so deep.
Remember, man came from Penn, innit? So like
exactly, right? Exactly.
But the thing is, his boy is telling him, "I could have hooked you up." I don't understand why.
Exactly. What are you doing?
He said, "It's cool. I'll see you here. Same time next week." Yeah.
Man, like Lamar.
But yeah, like you said, Lamar's gonna have a big part in this. I do like his character.
He's ultimate villain, man.
But you can tell he's just so unstable. Like when he went to see his baby mum came to see it, because obviously he went to go and see his daughter in the school. Obviously that was a bit tense. I don't know what made him think he can just go and do that when you haven't been around for quite a while. And then his baby mother came, and then he started screaming. He was in his bedroom. It's like, bro, calm down. Like, I mean, fuck you. I don't, do you remember that part when he said,
he started screaming.
He's screaming, and he goes to his bedroom. Now, fuck you. Here, smoke some weed. It's like, it's unstable guys. One of those guys.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know how long he was in prison for, but you know the ones that's I'm saying the street saying what they used to be when you went inside, innit? You're used to a certain thing. Your man's like, no, bro, you gotta spit some wax some lyrical to her, bro. Do you get me? Yeah. Then you see him like trying to spin that story. No, because the way I see it is I just want to see my daughter and just want to make sure you look all right. And do you get me? Almost like, okay, cool, I hear you. And he's like, all right, cool. Do you get me? That's all he's got to learn. He's got to learn that art of persuasion.
Yeah, it's true. But boy, so is she officially with Meech? Or is it just he's just beating her thing? Because I don't think it's too clear. And
what are you talking about?
Because Lamar's baby mother.
Oh no, I think he's just beating it.
Just beating it. Yeah. Okay, cool. I wasn't too sure.
You ain't just tried to run him over as well. He's mad, you know. man, just give him a little. There's little tapping with the car. Just taps with the car.
That's how you know what's going on.
That's mad, bro.
Yeah, I like Lamar's character.
Yeah, I like it. Proper.
It does remind me of someone very random, but let's talk about that offline.
Okay. All right, cool. Anything else we've been watching? I know we've been talking about Squid Game for the past couple of weeks. Well, we've been saying we should watch it. I am on episode 7, I think now. I know you man have finished watching it. I do think it's a bit of a random program, if I'm honest with you. Like I watch it, but it's random.
See, the thing is, you're on episode 7, so 7 is right. It gets better from 7. I think there's only 9 episodes or 10.
Yeah, I think
it's 9. Yeah,
9. So from 7, it gets better. Between 4 to 6, no, I think 4 and 5. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was watching it. I asked myself, why am I doing this? I wanted to quit every single time. But you man's always ridicule me, especially Merv. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. So I said to myself, I'm gonna fight myself through it. And you know what? It was actually towards the end, I actually enjoyed it.
I hate the ending though. I hated it, but yeah. We'll say that for another day.
We can talk about next week. Because I'll have got there by then. For me, it's okay. It kind of reminds me of Korean TV or Korean shows, which I think are a bit random sometimes. Like I do like watching Korean films and stuff like that. So I know, for example, the Revenge series and all that kind of Revenge trilogy. Like I did watch
Parasite. It's just extremes. They go to the extremes.
It's mad extremes. It's mad extremes. Like, and I'll be honest with you, even with the bloody first episode, or it was the first episode when or it might have been second episode, where they're playing the game, where they've got to do that thing, you know, like almost like what's the time, Mr. Wolf? It's not that game because they call it something else. Yeah. And then people just getting murked. I said, whoa, whoa. Like, like this is extreme. They were taking man out. I said, okay, cool. Then you've got like the doctor harvesting organs and stuff. I was like, I don't know. Like I said, it's interesting, but it is very random.
Wait, but do you think this kind of things are true? Like those like kind of games?
Yeah,
No,
I think
because
so. You know,
no,
I
because
think so.
because if you told me 10 years ago or longer, there was parties where people used to trade kids and do all that kind of pedophile orgy stuff, I wouldn't have believed that, because that's not, you think that's never happens. But I'm thinking this kind of games, I said to myself, I swear this must actually go on.
Because if you think about it, there's a lot of shows that are similar like this, though. Like in the sense of like fight to the death and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10 man on an island, they're
underground or proper underground. But the rich, the billionaires. Listen, there's so many billionaires in the world. You know, they could be doing this underground stuff, bro. We'll just never know.
But you know what?
Listen, you know what? People go missing, like anywhere. So many people go missing and not seen ever again. Like these are little things that we just don't know about.
And this is the thing, when you've got so much money, and the simple things that you got everything, and where more rich people, they bring you in. Oh, have you done this before? Have you tried cocaine? We tried this. Then you get Prince Philip people, then you move on. Do you get what I mean?
Prince Andrew.
Prince Philip, R.I.P. baby.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You say allegedly, please. I don't get marks tomorrow, boy.
Bro, we talking about the episode even come out here. We've been on your doorstep. What did you say? We'll be those people that disappearing, never to be seen again. Yeah.
But Nate, I've started watching C though. I've started watching. I think I'm on episode 3.
Bruv, next week we need to catch up on C, bruv.
Yeah, I'll try to finish it by next week. I'll try to finish
C, to be honest, you know what we can do? I tell you, let's be real. Let's do 2 weeks time, because C actually finishes next week Friday.
Okay.
So not this Friday coming. C finishes the following Friday, and then we can just do the whole season. We'll do the whole season.
All right, cool.
Should I be watching this, or should I? It's not my kind of show.
I don't know. It might be. It might be.
I rate it.
No, it's massive. It's massive.
I rate it.
Where are we watching this?
This is second season. It's on Apple TV.
Apple TV, but you can watch it on
alternative platforms.
Alternatives, yeah.
Second season. Cool.
Yeah. We spoke about the first season. That was when back in the day when Mike was.
That's what it was. Just me and you that watched it then.
Was it? Where did Mike watch it?
No, did Mike watch it? Mike might have watched it. Yeah.
I think Merv jumped onto it later. I think Merv jumped onto it a little bit later.
Yeah.
Bruv, yeah, no, it's sick. It's sick. It's definitely sick. All right, cool. Is there anything else that anyone's been watching or getting onto?
Rigby Road. Is it Rigby Road?
Ridley Road.
Rigby. That's it.
Ridley Road.
No, Rigby. I couldn't remember what it was. I was just.
That's Nate hates the way you speak.
No. Do you know what? I didn't. I'm just thinking, what was it called again? Ridley.
Bro, I was like, Lee Rigby was the guy that they killed.
I know.
Yeah,
I knew it was an R, and I thought it was Rigby, something road, or Ridley.
Ridley Road.
Ridley Market. But
yeah, Ridley Road.
Ridley Road. It's a new show that come on the BBC's one of.
What's it about? It's recorded. I haven't actually watched it.
Yeah, it's about a woman who fell in love with a it's based in the 90s, where World War II.
Okay, the 40s, 39, 45.
Well, something like that. Anyway, based on World War II. Following World War II, there was loads of activists, and she's fell in love with a guy who said to her, "Oh, we can't be together," and he said to her, "I'm going," and he leaves. But he always tells her, "Oh yeah, I'm always in this area with my people doing this," and don't realize he's an activist against the Germans and stuff like that. So it's a big thing, but it looked all right.
Okay, but it's got nothing to do with Ridley Road Market.
Well, I'm assuming it does. Well, it's on the road, isn't it? That's the road.
Okay, cool. No, because I thought I was going to watch it because I thought it had something to do with Ridley Road Market. So I was thinking, okay, cool.
No.
Nah, do you know? I literally thought it was the only ones that start to hackney, like get me to the ends. I'll watch it, but if it's got nothing to do with them, I may not watch it.
It doesn't really sound interesting to me.
Nothing to do with them.
Okay, no, I won't watch it. But it is recorded. That's what I'm saying. It is recorded. There are a few things coming on, to be honest.
Soon to be deleted.
The Ranganation is
take up
back.
space.
I couldn't believe that's back. Like this is why sometimes I do like actually having Sky, because they'll just record programs that you used to watch. And then you're like, I didn't know this was back out. So yeah, I watched the Ranganation the other day. That's quite funny.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is, mate.
It's cool. We spoke about it on the pod before, but it's all right. But also it's the final episode of Ted Lasso this week. None of you watch it again?
No, Ted Lasso's big.
Have you started watching it?
I put up my favorites. So I will start watching it.
I've started watching it because you know what it is? You mentioned it, and my brethren Kofi, big up Kofi, he listens to the pod.
Oh, Kofi, what go on Kofi, man?
No, different Kofi. This is the older Kofi. Yeah,
all right, big up older Kofi, bro. Don't make him feel like that.
And he goes to me, no, make sure you watch it, blah blah. It's #1 show, blah blah. And you started watching it, and I watched the episode, and I thought, okay, this is jokes. Okay, this is definitely worth it. World. But it's Apple TV thing. I'm not a fan of it.
No, but you can do it on alternative platforms. You don't have to.
I know. I'm just saying.
Sorry, but like on my block, yeah.
I haven't started yet.
It's out now.
But I'm not gonna spoil it. But leave the parents out of it. Like what I loved about the parents weren't in it, but now they're in it. They're shit.
Just relax yourself, bruv. Just don't do it. Not yet. Have you watched all of it?
Not all of it, no.
Oh, no, I actually really want to take my time. I'm probably gonna do like 2 a day or 1 a day. Yeah. I don't know.
Have you started it though?
No, I haven't started. I looked at it.
I
was
have you started it?
No, I got to finish Squid Game first. This is what I'm saying. Like I literally, Joe, like
basically the parents are in it a lot more, and for me it ruins it. Yeah. But that's not spoiling nothing.
I don't get what you're doing.
But that doesn't spoil nothing.
You don't need to say anything. We just said we haven't watched it. Nate hasn't watched it.
That's not a spoiler.
No one's watched it. So don't even talk about it. I don't care. My headphones are not even on. I'm not even listening. I won't even listen to what you're gonna say.
You know what is funny, yeah?
Talking about spoil,
because Kel,
spoilers.
What you're doing right now, Kel, is what I normally do, yeah. And
no,
what I think,
no,
what
Nate,
I think.
Tell the story.
1 second. No, what I think. I'm not doing a spoiler.
Nate, you tell the story of what's happening.
I'm
just saying one thing about parents being in.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
How?
But why do you have to say it?
But it's nothing. That's nothing though. That's not a spoiler.
Why not? Spoiler. Why not just say? Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Some part of the show frustrates me, but I'm not gonna mention it now. I'm gonna mention it until you guys catch up and we review it properly together.
Nah, man.
I had to mention that.
For me, that's not a spoiler, bro. A spoiler is when you reveal something. You reveal what happens in it.
Go on, tell us what happens.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
All right, guys. On that bombshell, that's episode 112. Do you get me? All right. Yeah, guys, it's been love. All right, guys. You've had a little bit of TV, you've had a little bit of films, you've had a little bit of trivia. We've even had scenarios here. All right, guys, we're multifacets here, right?
Fully geeked, man. Fully geeked.
You get me? All right, any scenarios, dash it in the comments. All right, my people. One up, one down, one love. Gang.
Boom.